Alright guys, 2 videos this morning, but I didn't want to include this video along with my water and apple cider vinegar facial secret. But if you guys, the camera's a little bit closer now, and if you guys can see, I do feel that my skin is it's a lot smoother. It's very smooth. I'm happy with it. So if you watch my previous video, or if you have not, please watch it. Water and apple cider vinegar as your toner really works out. So on this video, I wanted to just make a quick little video because I do get nice compliments from you guys all the time. You know, there are some bad ones, but all the good ones outweigh the bad so often, and I always just focus on the good and not focus on the bad. But I do also focus on suggestions. I love it when you guys suggest something like, hey Diane, you know, instead of this, you know, you might want to try this and this, and I do appreciate that, and I love that. But there are those comments that just, you know, can be a bit rude and mean, so I just ignore those, because I think if somebody wanted to say something negative, they could always say it in a much nicer way. And if you say it in a much nicer way, then, you know, people get a better response to it rather than just being mean about it. But anyways, that's a whole another segment. What this little video is about is just my hair. I do get nice compliments from, you know, friends, and like, oh, I like your hair, or from you guys, what color is your hair, or where did you get it done, and what did you tell the salon? Well, I tell my salon, which is me, and it just, I change it up a bit. I don't always use the same hair color every time I color my hair. My natural hair color is dark brown. I am mixed. I am part Filipino, and then mixture of, I think Latina. I want to say Latina. Italian maybe. So, but I definitely part mixture of Latina and then part mixture of Caucasian. But this is why when I tan, I don't get brown. I get gold, which I don't like. I honestly, I get gold. I turn gold. And but it's something that I've been accepting. But anyways, back to my hair. I tend to over talk, but this is more of like a vlog to you guys. So I like to talk when I'm vlogging. But I do. You guys have said before, like, Diane, you know, I like your hair. You know, nice hair. When I do fix it up, or I get my friends like, hey, I like your hair. It's just box. It's just one of those $6.99. I don't buy the $2.99. Don't ever buy the $2.99 hair color. You see those at Target. I forgot the brand of it, but it's like the cheapest one. Don't do that. Buy the one that's not too high price of $18, but then don't buy the $2.99. I always stay with the middle. Not one. I use a couple of brands. Two of my favorite brands is Grenier. Is it Grenier? It's the green box, and the other one is L'Oreal. Now the L'Oreal, is it called the Perfection Cream? I like that the best. But my last hair color was Grenier, and so what I tend to do is that I like the roots to be a bit darker, just a couple shades darker than the actual bottom. So I don't know. This will be a good chance for me to be able to see what my hair looks like from the back view. So this is what it looks like. I know it's like a golden brown. I like it. I know that if I would go to the salon, it would cost me, with the length of my hair, I've been quoted about $85 to $120. Now, that's too much for me, and that's something that I would never spend on myself just for my hair when I have to recolor it again in like 6 to 8 weeks. Because I do have darker hair, so the roots, when it comes out, it's very dark brown compared to what the color is now. So what I do for my process of coloring my hair is that when it was dark brown at first, I started with platinum blonde. So the platinum blonde allowed me to have these nice colors to where it's not straight because when you have darker hair, like a dark black or dark brown, and you go to blonde and not necessarily go to the salon but using the box hair colors, it won't turn your hair blonde, but it will turn it into like a golden light brown, which did to my hair. And ever since then, and that was probably 3-4 years ago, ever since then I've never had to use the platinum blonde ever again. So after the platinum blonde, I would wait about maybe 2.5 months to color my roots, and then I went off with a light brown color. So the light brown color turns the top part darker color, the darker shade, rather than the platinum shade that it turned out. So and then after that, once you have the darker, you have leftovers, you either use a very fine tooth comb, or you use Nice and Easy, is another brand that I use, has these blue comb that you apply the hair color to. And then I just basically just add my own highlights by getting strands of my hair just like this, and then just pretend like this is the brush from my earlier. So this is the brush that it comes with, or this is the brush that you have and it has the hair color. I will get strands, and then I'll start going like this, and then I'll get more strands in different shades, and then I will go into the inside and do the darker shades. And this is why I feel that right now I actually went a bit darker on my last coloring, which was beginning of April, and that's why it's like this. But actually it was a bit more lighter before. I wanted to go a bit darker for the new look of beginning summer, because once summer ends, then it becomes lighter again. That's just how my hair is, and my skin starts getting golden, so I'm just trying to balance it out. But that's it. I don't feel that you guys need to go to the salon and spend $85 to $120 every couple of weeks. I do it with a box hair color. It costs me about $9.99 is the most that I spend. Sometimes I'll go out and spend about $12.99, on one of those very expensive brands. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it something that I need to go to the salon and honestly just get it fixed because it's so way off? But for the amount of money that I want to use, I think I'm pretty happy with Grenier and L'Oreal hair colors from the box. All right, there you guys go. Another look.